Let's rank the 49ers free agents most likely to return to the team this offseason. Who do you think's coming back?
Well, I'm gonna say I think most likely probably Mosley because he was hurt. But I still
Right.
think there's I still think there's a chance because he played really well. And people need a
It's true.
need corners. Someone can offer him a deal, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a blockbuster deal. But
I
if
agree with you.
it's remember he's a
You're right.
UDFA, right? He's a UDFA, so he has not
Right.
made money. So
No. He's
this
going
is
to
his
go to the highest
opportunity,
bidder.
right?
And I
So
think what the
if
Niners are hoping, to your point, is that this injury suppresses his value and they'll get like a hometown discount kind of thing. If that doesn't happen, he's gone.
right.
And they
And,
have Lenore, they have Womack, all that. I mean, it's possible that Lenore's starting on the outside and Womack's is the nickel next year. And Ward is gone. Mosley's gone. Both of them.
yeah, I think Ward is a high. Like
He's
he's
going to get
more
paid,
like
and they're not going to pay
he's
him.
more than likely not going to come back.
I don't
I
think so.
think I think Jimmy more than likely not going to come back.
Garoppolo? No.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
The two Jimmys gone.
I think so.
Um,
I think so.
Mike McGlinchey, I think we just talked about him earlier. I think the market is going to price him out as well. The Niners only have 16 million cap space available right now. They have they're going to have to do some cap maneuvering, I think, and they will. So I think they'll restructure some contracts and maybe they get themselves like 10 mil. But they got to pay Bosa. They got to sign their draft class, which I think is going to eat up around 8 or 9 mil. So like
Real quick, you know what's interesting? The fact that there's going to be a new D coordinator. This could change who they want to keep. You know, the new D coordinator might be like, hold on, I want Jimmy Ward. I don't want Deshaun Gibson. Deshaun Gibson could go to Houston with D'Amico. That could be D'Amico's guy. So some of these guys, you don't know. Maybe Mosley goes to Houston too. Who knows?
here's the other thing too. I don't I don't know how much Tashawn Gibson has been paid in his career either. He just came off a really nice career. If someone throws money
Yeah.
at him, why should he say no?
Right. So he could go year to year with the Niners and give them a discount when he's 33
Right.
years old. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't think the Niners are going to get away with just like offering him Jaquiski Target type of deal. You know, maybe they will.
He might be kind of expensive too. Not expensive, but he might be
more than they want to pay for.
right. Right. I mean, the gap between him and Jimmy Ward might not even be that big. I don't know. And also, you don't know who D'Amico wants to take with him. That's a team that's probably got cap space and a lot of open starting spots.
Remember, Salah didn't. I don't believe Salah took anybody with him. The guy that he didn't take anybody with him initially, right? He signed.
I don't think Salah has a ton of personnel power in New York. Maybe D'Amico doesn't either. I don't know.
Well, I don't think so. I don't know that. Remember, Casario is in that Texans. I think he's.
What about Jawan Jennings?
He's a free agent.
Is it
an RFA?
Let me see. Jawan Jennings. Is he an RFA? No, he's. What am I doing? He's an ERFA? Really? So I guess he's coming back, huh? He's coming back. Too bad. He might have got paid, but he ain't. So he's coming back. Let's see who else. Jordan Willis, Tabor Pepper. Got to bring back Tabor. If they don't bring back Tabor Pepper, they are not serious about winning a championship. That guy, the consistency. No one gives him. No one talks about Tabor Pepper. Pisses me off. Sometimes I just sit around here like this, thinking about Tabor Pepper and how little credit he gets.
He has a good Twitter account, though.
He does. He does. It's important for your long snapper to be active on Twitter. I like that.
How about the guy that he snaps the ball to, Robbie?
Oh, he's out. He's gone.
Robbie Gould.
He's
Robbie
gone.
Gould.
Definitely gone. So gone.
Who?
What about Samson Ebicom?
Gone.
Gone. What about Charles Menihue?
He's got some issue. Depending on
Gone.
Think so.
He's gonna get paid, unless his issue prevents him from getting paid. Although he hasn't even gotten charged with anything yet.
A guy like Ameni, who they've shown in what 3 consecutive years that they could find that guy.
Exactly, and that's supposed to be Drake Jackson.
They shouldn't pay him.
No, Kerry Hyder.
Stay.
Yeah, why not, right? Hassan Ridgeway.
Depends how they could replace
Yeah,
him, but
as a last resort. Maurice Hurst.
gone. But like, who cares? Like, maybe
Yeah,
back. But just
yeah. Like you could come to camp,
irrelevant,
maybe camp
irrelevant,
body. Yeah,
irrelevant.
Jason
Like,
Verrett.
gone.
Yeah, Tavarius Moore.
Gone. But who cares?
Yeah, I mean, so then I think there's Colton McKivitz. They could probably keep him.
And they'll keep him if
Kevin
they think he's gonna start.
Givens. Aziz Al-Shair's gone too. He's going to Houston, I bet.
Is Givens an RFA or he's a UDFA?
Let me see. Maybe he's a UFA. Good player.
He is a good player.
I like him. What are you? Oh, I don't know.
But
Where you at, bud?
like, yeah,
RFA.
okay.
It's coming back. Thank God. Whew. So really, I mean, it's possible they don't bring back. I mean, what they do is they just give Nick Bosa all the money in the world and they could lose a lot of guys. They could lose a lot of guys. They could lose Mosley. They could lose Ward and Gibson, or keep one of them.
And they don't.
They keep one of them.
It's gonna be tough with the cap space, man. I just like they might be able to keep Gibson. I would say I would bet on Gibson.
Gibson's most likely, right? He'll be the cheapest.
Gibson and Mosley were probably the two, and Mosley maybe only because he's injured. But if Mosley wasn't injured, he'd be gone.
Given how well Lenore played in the playoffs, I could see the Niners saying, you know what, we're gonna give Mosley this much of an offer, and if anyone goes over, we're totally cool with Lenore.
I think their expectation coming into the season before Mosley was hurt was that they were gonna lose Mosley in this free agency.
Right.
That's why they drafted Womack. That's why they drafted Lenore. That's why they drafted Ambry Thomas and all those guys.
They saw this coming, and to your point, they still could get priced out. So really, the guy who's most likely to return is like the RFAs, Jawan Jennings, probably Gibson. Although I wonder with him, he's an older DB, but at the same time, he's been really consistent his whole career. Good player.
Yeah. Another thing that could happen, right? If let's say D'Amico's got a bunch of draft picks and all that, and what if he likes Kevin Givens and he wants to sign Kevin Givens? So you get a draft pick for Kevin Givens, and then if you have a lot of confidence in a guy like Kalia Davis can step in and he can play that Kevin Givens role, and then you get a draft pick from Houston.
Yeah, it'd be interesting
because they do need another edge guy opposite Bosa, another impact edge guy. Ebicom's he's a solid player, but I don't think he's not impact edge guy.
And neither is Drake.
Yeah, I don't know that he is either.
I think he's more of an Amenahue, kicks inside, rushes from the interior kind of guy.
Yeah, maybe he will be this year. Maybe he'll be that guy that second year and he'll turn into a monster. But
when I asked Arden Key about Drake Jackson before the season, he said if you go back and look at his sacks, most of them came from the interior, and we kind of felt that he could do a lot of the things that Arden Key did for us. That's what he said. That's the vision. And if that's the role, then he needs to be stronger because Amenahue is way stronger than him, at least, or Key was too.
I'll make a adjustment. They don't necessarily need. They do need another. It'd be nice to have another impact edge player, but they need another impact guy on that defensive line. It could be an interior. Well,
it's supposed to be Armstead. It's supposed to be Eric Armstead. Maybe it will be.
I think Armstead is. I think
he's great. Stop talking about Eric Armstead. Yeah, he's great. He's phenomenal. He's definitely giving the Niners all that they're paying for. I agree. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going. Let's talk about Eric Armstead. He's great. Good. Yeah. He's the best defensive lineman with no sacks this year. He was by far the best defensive lineman who had no sacks this year, I thought.